guys, it's Brian here, and so today, super exciting day, I'm gonna be filming another get ready with me while I talk about anime type video because honestly, I love these videos. I think they're so much fun. So yeah, I'm actually gonna be talking about an anime I haven't watched in a while, but it was one of those animes that I keep saying I'm gonna talk about because it was definitely unique and it was like honestly such a dumpster fire that you can't stop watching even though like it's not good. But yeah, so full disclosure, I am wearing some makeup, but this is makeup that I've had on since that I've had on for almost like 12 hours now. So I'm gonna do a bit of a like touch up, freshen it up in that and yeah. All right, so I'm sure it's in the title, but if it isn't, the anime we're gonna be talking about today is Diabolik Lovers. And so I watched this anime so long ago. So bear with me if it's like not the greatest. I've definitely mentioned it a few times in the past. And so basically it's like a supernatural vampire type anime. Also the makeup I'm using, definitely I hate this foundation. It looks so bad on my skin, but since like I'm hoping it won't pick up too well on camera, it might be fine. Because sometimes makeup just looks better on camera than it does in real life, especially like, you know, on TikTok and Instagram and that. So that's what I'm hoping for right now. But in case you're curious, it is the Nude by Nature foundation in the shade N2 Classic Beige. And yeah, it gives me like no coverage and it separates so badly on my skin. I'm using a makeup brush because I've tried it with a beauty blender and that doesn't help. So I'm curious if maybe a makeup brush may help, but we'll see. And so this anime is either, I think it might be based on a visual novel, but I think it's also based on a game. And I feel like that's why the main character, her name's Yui, if I recall correctly, is kind of bland. She's very like bland. Honestly, that's the only real way I could think of explaining her right now. And I think it's because it's one of those games that you kind of get to pick all her actions and that. But basically, so she's a high school student that's sent to live with 6 boys, all of them being vampires, and as I feel like you can already tell where this story is going. So each brother is definitely like their own type of person. Some are better than others, and they all really have like a complex relationship with Yui. I definitely have my favorite, which like that doesn't mean he's great or anything. He's just so toxic, honestly, if we're being honest, but like I don't know, it's what I used to like back in the day, I guess. So like they're all kind of, I feel like, attracted to her, but at the same time they're all cruel. I feel like some more than others, but yeah, like I want to say there's twins. Are they triplets? There's twins or triplets, but it's definitely interesting to say the least. And honestly, there's no real plot I find to this anime. It's mostly like fan service, maybe I'd say. Cause like honestly, if there is a plot, the plot revolves around like manipulation, like I guess seduction in a way, because like I feel like vampires are just seductive beings in itself. I don't know. But then when I say that, I'm also like they're high school students, but at the same time, I don't know. Is it the best vampire anime I've ever watched? 100% no. Like I said, there's like no real plot, and you'd think with like a vampire anime it would have plot, but like definitely not the vibe. I will say okay, I'm saying it doesn't have a plot, but it kind of does, but the plot, oh wow. I am trying to use up lipsticks because I'm trying to get rid of all of my makeup. Not all of my makeup, but I just have such a large makeup collection and I want to really cut down on it, so I'm trying to use lipstick up as blush. Like not always, but some of them, just to try to get rid of them, especially if they're colors I don't really use anymore. And I definitely put on way too much, but that is fine. We'll just blend her out. I will say there is 2 seasons, so it does have 2 seasons, which honestly surprising, but it does. So it does have a plot in the first season. I'd say it's kind of psychological based. Like it's really weird. Like I don't know if I want to do spoilers or what, but like there's a mother and there's like a heart. Wait, what is it? I'm trying to remember. Honestly, spoilers from what I do remember because it has been quite a few years, but like I feel like this anime just needs to be talked about. So Yui's heart is actually some of the boys' mother's heart, if I recall correctly, because they have the same dad but different mothers because the dad slept around. And so I believe the twins or triplets, since I can't remember if they're twins or triplets. their mother's heart is in Yui. So is it they want to get the heart out of her? I don't even remember. But it's just like kind of, I guess, psychological, and like there's like darker themes, which I guess do go well with vampire type anime in general, or even vampire shows in general. It's usually is darker themes, and there's like power struggles, and like there's emotional abuse. So yeah, like it has, I want to dare say it has potential in a way, but the way the main characters, like the 6 boys, act is so bad and so toxic and so manipulative that like it's not what young people, especially since I feel like a lot of it's more younger people that watch anime, should see and like think is normal. But like, I mean, I watched it and I never thought it was normal, because like you can really tell that they're toxic. But did I still love Ayato? Well, love is a heavy word, but did I still enjoy Ayato? I did. Alright, so I think that's good for face. I was gonna add on a little bit more concealer, but I think I'm gonna focus on the eyes now. And for eyes, I always try to go like a bold eye look when I film these get ready with me type videos. And so I think what I'm gonna do today is a pink and black look, just because I really enjoy Yui's pink and black shirt. I would wear something like that, and I just think it's so cute. So we're gonna play with those colors. Like I mentioned in one of my previous videos, I moved back in April, so I'm still sorting things out, because when you have a child, you learn like you have no spare time to do anything. So we're using some throwback palettes that I found. So they're from BH Cosmetics. Are they even still around? I have a matte one and a shiny one. So we're gonna play with these eyeshadows I haven't used in years. And I know some people will probably be like, that's disgusting. Me, I don't really care, because I'll spray them with alcohol. Like if they smell bad or something, I'd care, but they don't. And I've only used them a handful of time, and like, look at them all. So pretty. So yeah, we're just gonna play with some pinks. And honestly, I have like one eyeshadow brush because I'm too lazy to go get some more, so this will be a fun experience. Alright, so where were we? I will say, as you can probably tell, I would not give this a high rating. I'd probably give it like a 2 or something, maybe even a 3 if I'm being generous. Just because it's, my main problem with it is the main character. She is too bland. Like I said, I think it's from a visual novel and a game. So I understand why she's a bit bland, because in a game, if it's one of those games where you get to pick all her actions, it's hard to make a real character of that because she doesn't have her own actions. And mostly in the show, she really just goes along with everything. And for me personally, I'm not someone that's very passive, I find. I can be in certain situations, but the way that these people are literally like being so cruel, biting her, it being so sexual, and she does nothing about it. She's kind of just like, oh no. Like, no. Like, no. So it's just hard to rate an anime if I find the main character just so, I don't want to say unlikable, but just so unrealistic, I guess. Wow, that is so pigmented if you use your finger. This is so pretty. Wow. I never wear colored eyeshadow now, really. I just do really neutral colors. But this is so cute. Also, I didn't really take in that my hair is not blonde anymore, so I'm not sure if pink clashes with like this burgundy color I have going on. So hopefully it doesn't. But alright, let's see. Like always with these videos, if you've watched them before, I'm all over the place. So if you like really nice and organized videos, I am so sorry. I'm sure you can tell by now that that is not me. And I apologize for that in advance. Should I do like a smoky eye or like... But okay, let's try to give this some organization. So let's talk about some positive things that I like about it besides Yui's shirt. So I will say the art style I really enjoy. I really enjoy Ayato, as I mentioned. He's just something I really like. I don't know, there's just something about him that draws me in as a main character. So that is a good thing. If I recall correctly, I think the music I didn't mind, like the songs, I feel like might have been a bop. But again, it's, oh wow, what did I do? That looks not good. All right, let's just try to blend this out. I think I might have to wear falsies to finish this and draw it together. We'll see. We'll see. I don't really want to put on falsies because it's just so much work. I like falsies, but like I hate putting them on. I'm not good at it. And like I said, it kind of goes just with the art style. The character design I really enjoy. They all are unique too, and you can kind of tell that even though the brothers are brothers, they have different mothers just from their own designs and their own personalities. So that's kind of nice, because even though the main character is very bland, like we've discussed. The boys aren't. The boys have their own personalities, and not that I agree with them, but they are their own people, and you can really see that. I put on way too much black on this side. You know what? This is fine because it's kind of giving vampire-y looks we'll go with. That's how I'm going to justify this look. Also, the light I'm using in the side with the mirror, the light's going out, so I'm not getting very good light right now. And I guess, like, if you like the plot, that's lacking, but there is a bit of plot there, you might enjoy it. Like I said, there is some appeal going there. Like, it does have a bit of a storyline. Is it well? Not really. There's definitely better ones. Like I mentioned Gothic in the past. I didn't mind that one. Is it perfect? No, but that one was enjoyable. Was it a vampire one? Actually, wait, I said vampire, but I think Gothic is just like a supernatural, like darker theme one, which I would recommend. I was really into that one. And for a really, really good vampire one, I've mentioned before, I think I've done a video on in the past. It's called Shiki. Oh my god, that one, so good. That one was so good. Okay, I will say with these palettes, the shimmers aren't as good. I feel like I preferred the matte eyeshadow palette way more because I feel like the shimmer one isn't as pigmented. And all right, so let's try to break it down to some strong cons, if you will. I will say the plot, if what you can call plot, very repetitive if you count how she interacts with all the brothers. Like I said, she doesn't have much of a personality and she ends up in very similar situations with each of the brothers, I believe. I believe there's everyone she ends up in a weird situation with. And like I mentioned, she has absolutely no character development. And honestly, I don't really think any of the boys do. You really get to understand their personalities right out of the get-go. So if you're like I mentioned, if you're looking for a plot, not the one. And like I mentioned before, the relationships are very toxic, and manipulative, and honestly just abusive, and they can be kind of possessive if I recall correctly. I want to say I want to say Ayato was really possessive, even though like she's not dating any of them. Clearly like they are vampires and they're very just manipulative and everything. And then ultimately, like I mentioned before, there is no depth because there's no plot. Like you can't have depth if there's no plot. All right, so you know what? Falsies would definitely really big wispy falsies would look really nice with this. But like I mentioned, don't really want to do that. If I was going out, I probably would. But since I'm not and I'm just filming this video and maybe another one if I feel ambitious, I'm not going to bother. Because honestly, this mascara did pretty good. This is the Falsies Surreal by, is this L'Oreal, Maybelline? I don't know. But yeah, so I'm going to do lipstick. Do I have a lipstick down here? I could do this lipstick. I'll do this lipstick. All right, I don't know if the lip goes, but maybe. I don't know. So as you can tell, I don't truly know where I feel about this anime. It's like I said, it's like almost like a guilty pleasure because it's just like a dumpster fire that you can't look away from. Would I recommend this to anyone? Probably not, because I think they would think I'm very weird, especially someone in my everyday life. I feel like there are some people that would definitely enjoy it, that just like, I almost want to say like a dark romance, but like the romance isn't a very strong part. It's just you get this weird like sexual tension with like a reverse harem. That's the word I've been looking for. It's definitely a reverse harem. So if that is something which is your like guilty pleasure or something you enjoy, which I know some people do enjoy that, I could definitely see someone liking that. Because for me personally, I used to love reverse harems. They were like I said, my guilty pleasure. But I find with reverse harems a lot of times, the plot and like depth tend to be lacking. Like it's very shallow, if you will, because you just kind of want to know who the female lead is going to end up with, if that makes sense. And you don't really care about much. I don't know. At least those are the reverse harems I used to watch back in the day. And I feel like there's definitely more healthy reverse harems you can watch. But I have noticed, like just looking back on anime and manga I've read and watched in the past, I think I definitely like toxic relationships, which I don't really know what that says about me, but that is something I've noticed. But yeah, I want to know if you guys have watched this anime, and if you have, please let me know how you feel. I would love to know, because I just want to know. Because like I don't have anyone in my real life I could talk to about this, because I don't think anyone else would want to watch this. and I don't want to mention it to anyone because I feel like they're gonna be like, why would you watch that? So yeah, but yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, please let me know down below. Like, subscribe, comment, all that fun stuff down below. It really helps out my channel, and I'm trying to get back into regular uploads in 2025. I don't know how regular they will be. I am working my best to do so. And like I said, with these get ready with me videos, don't expect them to be very organized and scripted. I don't really tend to do that. Just because I feel like I'm not that good at multitasking when it comes to makeup and that. But yeah, I would love to know what you guys think about this. Let me know if you like the makeup. I honestly really enjoy how it turned out. I don't know how good it looks in real life, and I probably won't be wearing this out in public. But yeah. Also, let me know how you feel about this background. I've posted a few videos with the background, and I don't know how people feel. I don't think the room is as echoey as it used to be because I have more things in here now. And also, I've been debating vlogging. Like, I wouldn't vlog like all the time, but I am renovating this house because, like I said, recently I've moved into a house, and now I kind of just want to renovate everything how I want it to be. And so we're starting with the bathroom, a bathroom. And I'm debating even just vlogging for myself, just so I can like look back and see how this house looked like and what I've turned it into. It's not gonna be like go, go, go constant renovations because that requires money, and like that's expensive, and also paying a mortgage is expensive. But yeah, let me know if you'd like to do that, because yeah, I kind of am debating doing that with the one of our bathrooms, because I have tiles and I have a bunch of stuff now, but we just haven't started yet. I can also show like inspo pictures and that, and like what I was going for. So yeah, let me know if you'd love to see that. I know it's not anime or manga related, but I do like to branch out, and yeah. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like, subscribe, comment, all that fun stuff down below, and hopefully I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.